It was an ordinary morning. A 56-year-old man was trying to remember where he had left his car keys for the third time this week. He chuckled to himself, but deep down a tinge of concern began to grow. Is my memory failing me? He wondered. If you've ever experienced something similar, know this: you're not alone. In the United States, a study of Harvard Medical School revealed that more than 40% of people over 50 report noticeable changes in memory. And according to the National Institute on Aging, many of these symptoms are linked not only to age, but also to lifestyle, especially diet. But here's an intriguing question. Did you know that your brain can rejuvenate from what you put on your plate? Yes, it's true. Simple, affordable foods, many found in the kitchen of any average American, can help maintain and even improve brain health. And we're not talking about miracle supplements or expensive therapies. We're talking about real food, which can act as powerful fuel for the maturing brain. Now, imagine the following scene. You're at the grocery store, walking down the aisles without realizing that you're passing by real, natural remedies for your brain. Nuts, berries, olive oil, common items that hide a surprising potential to improve your memory, your concentration, and even prevent neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's. This isn't speculation, it's science. Research by American Heart Association and of the Tufts University show that a diet rich in antioxidants, omega-3, and flavonoids has a direct impact on cognitive function, especially in adults over 50. According to these institutions, diet can directly influence areas of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Turning 50 should be a proud milestone. It's the height of wisdom, experience, and maturity. And it doesn't have to be the beginning of mental decline. Small forgetfulness doesn't have to become routine. What you eat can be the difference between an alert mind and a foggy memory. In this video, you will discover 6 powerful foods that can help your brain function as if it had taken a vacation and returned refreshed. Let's understand how each one acts on the body, what nutrients they offer, and how to incorporate them into your daily life in a practical and enjoyable way. The goal? To make you feel more confident, with a sharp mind, even after you're 50, 60, or 70 years old. So, before continuing, tell me here in the comments, what city or country are you watching this video from? I really want to know how far this message is reaching. 1. Omega-3 rich fish, the brain's VIP fuel. Let's start with a champion when it comes to brain health: fish rich in omega-3, salmon, tuna, sardines. They're not just tasty, they're true DHA powerhouses, a type of omega-3 that is literally a building block in our brain. Think of DHA as a top-notch lubricating oil for the gears of your mind. It helps neurons communicate better, making the transmission of information faster and sharper. And what does this mean in practice? A better functioning brain and a boosted ability to form and store memories. Several studies show that consuming omega-3 regularly is linked to a healthier brain and improved cognition, especially for those in their 40s and 50s. Researchers at the University of Texas, for example, found that those with more omega-3 in their bodies tend to have a larger and healthier hippocampus, that area of the brain that is key to learning and memorizing. And that's not all. Eating these fish also helps with abstract reasoning, that ability to understand complex ideas using logic. The World Health Organization has made a strong case: eat fish at least 3 times a week. And it makes perfect sense, since some studies even indicate that omega-3 can improve memory in patients with Alzheimer's and is a great ally in preventing cognitive decline. You might think, but fresh fish every week is a bit expensive, right? That's where options like canned sardines and tuna come in, which are more affordable and also full of this powerful nutrient. A tuna salad for lunch, a sardine pâté for a snack, or grilled salmon on the weekend. There's no shortage of options, and the benefits are huge. Imagine giving your brain the fuel it needs to stay young and active. That's what omega-3 does. It's not just food, it's an investment in your mental health for many years to come. Some studies even show that even at a younger age, A diet with omega-3 protects the brain from signs of aging. So, if you want a strong memory and a resilient brain, fish rich in omega-3 are your partners. 2. Berries. Tiny remarkables. Giants in brain protection. Our second stop on this list of foods for a healthy brain are the vibrant and delicious red fruits. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. These little beauties of nature are a concentrate of antioxidants and flavonoids. And why is this so good for your brain after 50? Simple. These components are like soldiers on the front lines against oxidative stress and inflammation. Two villains that accelerate brain aging and can lead to cognitive decline. Think of antioxidants as an efficient cleaning crew, sweeping away the free radicals that attack our brain cells. Flavonoids, on the other hand, have the incredible ability to bypass the barrier that protects our brain and act inside, where they are most needed. Researchers at Harvard conducted a huge study with more than 15,000 women and discovered something incredible. Those who ate 2 or more servings of strawberries and blueberries per week had a slower decline in memory, as if their brains were up to 2.5 years younger in terms of cognition. That's right, you heard it right. 2.5 more years of mental clarity just by including these delicious treats in your diet. Speaking of which, strawberries deserve a special mention. They contain a substance called fisetin, a powerful organic compound that directly helps in the process of storing memories. Believe it or not, fisetin stimulates the formation of stronger connections between neurons, as if it were paving and widening the roads of your memory, making the flow of information faster. In addition to strawberries, fisetin also appears in other fruits, such as kiwi, peaches, and grapes. Incorporating berries into your routine is easy and delicious. A handful in your yogurt in the morning, blended into a refreshing smoothie for dessert, or even pureed for a quick and healthy snack. They not only add color and flavor to your dish, but also provide a huge dose of protection for your neurons. Blackberries, for example, with their antioxidants, are known as a great friend in preventing memory loss. And there's more. These fruits are rich in vitamins A, B, and C, magnesium and calcium, nutrients that, together, help keep your cells healthy and your entire body functioning properly. So, the next time you go to the supermarket, remember the power of these little wonders. They are a true shield for your brain, helping to keep your mind vibrant and your memory sharp for many years to come. 3. Dark green vegetables, nature's powerhouse for a sharp mind. Continuing our search for foods that strengthen memory, we come to dark green vegetables. Spinach, kale, broccoli, arugula. These foods are true nutrient powerhouses, full of vitamins and minerals that are gold for a sharp brain. If you want a natural and efficient way to protect your mind after 50, these vegetables are your best friends. One of the great advantages of dark green vegetables is lutein. This carotenoid, which we find in abundance in spinach, has been shown in studies to significantly improve memory and reasoning. A study conducted by the University of Illinois with 60 people showed that those who consumed more lutein had much sharper memory and reasoning. Scientists believe this happens because of lutein's antioxidant power, which combats oxidative stress, one of the main causes of neuron damage and cognitive decline. But the benefits don't stop there. These vegetables are also rich sources of vitamin K, folate, the famous folic acid, and beta-carotene, a real nutrient drink for the brain. Folic acid, for example, is essential. It protects the DNA of our brain cells, and studies indicate that a lack of it can increase the risk of memory problems and even dementia, such as Alzheimer's. A diet rich in green leafy vegetables can, according to a study by the Rush Memory and Aging Project, help to slow the rate of age-related cognitive decline and can even delay brain aging by an impressive 11 years. Just imagine gaining more than a decade of sharpness in your mind. Incorporating these superfoods into your diet is easier than it seems. A green juice in the morning, a colorful salad with arugula and spinach for lunch, steamed broccoli for dinner, or sautéed kale. A golden tip is not to overcook these vegetables because excessive heat can reduce the amount of these beneficial components. Remember, Each bite of dark greens is a direct investment in the health and longevity of your brain. They prove that nature gives us powerful tools to keep our minds alert and our memories strong no matter our age. Nutritionist Evie Mandelbaum, a specialist in gerontology, says it's never too late to incorporate these ingredients into your routine, but those who have had healthy habits for a longer time will reap even more benefits in the future. 4. Nuts and chestnuts, little treasures of brain power. Now, let's talk about a snack that, besides being tasty and practical, is a great friend to your brain: nuts. Almonds, Brazil nuts, cashews, regular walnuts. These oil seeds are a powerhouse when it comes to nourishing the mind. They are loaded with protein, fiber, good fats like omega-3, vitamin E, and a bunch of antioxidants that work together to protect your brain cells from the hardships of everyday life. Vitamin E, for example, is a show in itself. Found in large quantities in walnuts and almonds, it is a powerful antioxidant that protects the membranes of brain cells against attacks by free radicals. This protection is very important, as it can help slow the progression of diseases such as Alzheimer's. Think of vitamin E as an invisible shield, defending your neurons and keeping everything in order. Walnuts, in particular, have long been linked to improved cognition and memory. They have a unique combination of nutrients, including omega-3s and antioxidants, which not only help preserve brain function, but may also reduce the risk of memory loss over time. In addition, walnuts are rich in protein and fiber, which help us feel fuller for longer, avoiding that mental hunger that can interfere with concentration and focus on tasks. With a stable and long-lasting source of energy, your brain will thank you. Including nuts and chestnuts in your daily diet is easy. Eat a handful as a snack between meals, add them to salads for a crunchy treat, mix them into yogurt or add them to smoothies for a hearty breakfast. The tip is to eat them in moderation, about a quarter cup a day, to enjoy all the benefits without overdoing it on the calories. And look how cool it is. Some nuts, like Brazil nuts, are full of selenium, another important mineral for brain health, which studies have shown to improve things like verbal fluency in elderly people with mild cognitive impairment. So next time you're feeling peckish, instead of reaching for a processed snack, grab a handful of these treats. They're not just a tasty snack. They're a smart investment in your long-term brain health, helping to keep your mind sharp, your memory intact, and your concentration powers at an all-time high. 5. Dark chocolate, an almost secret pleasure. Your brain loves, in moderation. Who would have thought that one of the tastiest things in the world could also be an ally for your memory? Yes, we're talking about dark chocolate. But wait, before you go devouring an entire bar, it's good to know that we're talking about good quality dark chocolate, the kind with a high cocoa content, preferably 70% or more. It's the cocoa that has the superpowers for your brain. Dark chocolate is a natural source of two brain-boosting compounds, caffeine and flavonoids. Flavonoids, in particular, are the heroes of this story. They're powerful antioxidants that have been shown to improve blood flow to the brain. And what does more blood get to your brain mean? More oxygen and nutrients to your brain cells, which can boost your cognition, including memory and focus. And the benefits continue. The caffeine in dark chocolate, even in small amounts, can provide more than just a boost in concentration. Studies published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that participants who consumed more caffeine performed better on tests of mental function. And there's more. Research from Johns Hopkins University suggests that caffeine can help fix new memories, making them more resistant to forgetting. And that's not all. Eating dark chocolate is also linked to improved mood. It stimulates the production of endorphins, the feel-good hormones, and contains serotonin, which can help reduce symptoms of depression and bring a sense of calm. Some studies even suggest that the flavonoids in dark chocolate can help lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Of course, the key is moderation. Dark chocolate still has calories, so 1 or 2 squares a day are enough to reap the benefits without breaking the bank. A 2019 study of more than 13,000 adults found that those who ate dark chocolate regularly had a 70% lower risk of reporting symptoms of depression. In addition, dark chocolate is a great source of iron, which helps form myelin, the protective covering of neurons, and participates in the production of substances that influence our mood. So, the next time you feel like having a sweet treat, choose a piece of quality dark chocolate. It's a small pleasure that, if consumed consciously, can bring great benefits to your brain health, helping to keep your memory sharp, your mood high, and your brain working at full speed. It's proof that taking care of your mind can be a real treat. 6. Eggs, the hill's strength for an unshakable memory. And to close our list of superfoods for a strong brain, we have a basic and super versatile kitchen item, the egg. For a long time, it was somewhat unfairly treated, but today, eggs are recognized as a true nutritional treasure, especially when it comes to brain health and memory. And the big secret behind all this power lies in a nutrient called choline. Choline, which is found mainly in egg yolks, is a B vitamin that plays a very important role in our brain health. It is the raw material for acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for functions such as learning, memory, and concentration. Think of acetylcholine as the messenger that ensures that information passes clearly and quickly between your neurons. Good communication between neurons is the basis for a strong memory and quick thinking. Recent studies have increasingly shown the importance of eggs for our brains. A study published in the journal Nutrients in 2024 showed that eating eggs can help preserve cognitive functions, with particular benefits for women. The study analyzed 890 people and found that regular consumption of the food helped with verbal fluency and the ability to name categories, which only reinforces how important it is for brain health. Some studies even say that eating just one egg a week can help slow down memory decline. In addition to choline, eggs are also a good source of other B vitamins and lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids with powerful antioxidant properties that help protect brain cells from oxidative stress and inflammation. These antioxidants act as protectors, defending your neurons from damage that can lead to cognitive decline. What about cholesterol? For years, eggs were viewed with suspicion because of their cholesterol content. However, more recent studies have dispelled this myth, showing that the cholesterol we eat in eggs has little impact on blood cholesterol levels for most healthy people. The biggest concern for heart health should be saturated and trans fats. Adding eggs to your diet is easy. Boiled, scrambled, poached, in omelets stuffed with vegetables. The options are endless and all delicious. They are a high-quality, affordable source of protein that offers a wealth of nutrients for your brain. So don't underestimate the power of this common food. Eggs are truly a superfood that can be a great partner in your quest for a steely memory and a young, healthy brain after 50. And so, we've come to the end of our conversation about the 6 foods, many of them popular in the United States, that can boost your cognitive health and protect your memory after 50. To quickly recap, we saw the power of 1. Omega-3 rich fish, the VIP fuel that helps neurons communicate. 2. Red berries, little wonders packed with antioxidants that protect against brain aging. 3. Dark green vegetables, nature's powerhouse, rich in lutein and folate for a razor-sharp mind. 4. Walnuts and chestnuts, little treasures of vitamin E and good fats that nourish the brain. 5. Dark chocolate, a treat with flavonoids that improve blood flow to the brain. 6. Eggs, the powerhouse of choline, essential for memory and learning. Incorporating these foods into your routine is not only a smart choice, it is an act of kindness towards your brain, an investment in your quality of life, and in your ability to enjoy each moment with clarity and full energy. Remember, small changes to your plate can bring incredible results for your mind. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 foods are you going to include in your routine right now? Or which of them is already part of your menu, and what benefits have you felt? Leave your comment below. I would love to read your experiences and your choices. Achieving a sharp brain and a strong memory at 50 plus doesn't have to be complicated or full of super restrictive diets. As we saw today, the solution may be closer and tastier than you imagine, right in your kitchen, with common and powerful foods, some of which are very present on the American table. Of course, a balanced diet is only part of the story. Combining this with regular exercise, a good night's sleep, keeping your mind active with challenges, and having a good social life forms the basis for a healthy and happy brain aging. Science shows that, although genetics play a role, our lifestyle habits have a huge impact on the health of our brain. It's never too late to start making healthier choices and giving your brain what it needs to shine. Every meal is a new chance to provide the building blocks for a stronger, more resilient mind. I hope this video has inspired you and given you practical ideas to start this transformation today. If you enjoyed this content and want more tips for a sharp mind and a healthy body, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Activate the bell so you don't miss any news. How about sharing this video with friends and family who can also benefit from this valuable information? Let's spread the knowledge together and help more people achieve a young brain and a bulletproof memory. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.